Here. Oh, it's working. Sometimes the buttons work, sometimes they don't work. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is James, and we're gonna go over my Wineador here. If you guys know me, I love Wineadors and cigars, and it's kind of part of my channel. It used to be like the only thing I did. Now I do sleeping stuff. And so yeah, welcome to the live stream. I have a new light, new camera, this and that. So if anything goes wrong, it's because this is the first time I'm trying this software out. It's called Ecamm. And so yeah, let's get into some comments here, because let's see, there's a few people. Oh, hey, Aunt Jenny is on. She says, hi, Jamers. That is my nickname, Jamers. And Professor Gnomes, he is always early. That guy is like, you know, #1 fan there. Dan says, hey. And where the Nuggets? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. And Brandon says, sure glad I found your channel the other day. I've watched multiple videos and I'm hooked. Dude, thanks for watching. We have all kinds of, you know, random stuff. Recently, we've been doing a lot of sleeping stuff because that's kind of just the direction we've been seeing things go, but it's pretty awesome. Tea and Tobacco, hey, you made it. I did make it, and Eric helped me out a lot. Right now, I'm not using OBS because that was a little glitchy on my Mac. So right now I'm using Ecamm Eric, but Eric, if you guys don't know, check out his channel. Let's see here. It's 2 a.m. for me right now. What the heck? Where do you live, McNuggets? You must live across the pond there. Anyway, so we're going to get into just a few, I don't know, I guess just a brief overview of my Wineador setup. About once a week or so I get questions on it, especially on Instagram. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what that looks like. Let's see here. My cat. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's Reggie. So yeah, let me show you here what I've got. And again, this software is not working for whatever reason. So, there we go. I have to click it here, not with my hot button. But so if you don't know what Wineadors are, they are regular wine coolers that have been converted for cigars. So let's see here. Here's a few on Instagram that I think are pretty cool. This is a little bit older of a model, but look at that. 230 cigars, so you have lots of storage there. And let's see here. This is a smaller one. I used to have, I sold this one to a buddy of mine, Caesar. So they have, NewAir actually has the 300 back here, and they have this 100 as well, so it's smaller. I don't know if I'd recommend the 100 because you're probably going to want to upgrade, but that's certainly an option. Let's see here. I think I'm in here. You could probably see my old. Oh, here it is. So here is my old. You can see my old and my new one. So the old one has custom drawers. It's pretty great. Hey, look at it, Professor Gnomes. He's there as well. I like him there. So basically the new one, if you guys don't know, it's the H model. H means it has a heater as well as cooling, so I can leave this in the garage all year round. And let me just show you real quick here. It should be. Oh, you're in Scotland. Oh man, I was gonna drink some scotch today. What was I thinking? Let's see here. What did see? Tea and Tobacco, it fits 450 into the 300H. I personally would probably put 300 because I like more airflow, but you can tell they're very, I mean, they're large. They work very well. And man, this looks pretty clear. I hope you guys see it as clear as I can. Thanks. Yeah, so Professor Gnomes, he is really one of the, he's really one of the you know, the #1 fans, as I say. So let's get in kind of to like my setup, so you can see, you know, maybe how you want to kind of set yours up. I have some tips and tricks that I've kind of learned over the years, because this is my 3rd Wineador. So let's see here. So here it is. You can see it set up. I'm gonna grab my microphone here. So you can see it's this is the stock model, so it comes with these drawers ready to go. And what I like about that is you don't have to buy custom drawers. The price is built in. All I did was put in some LEDs here. You saw that in a video. I'll link that below as well. I didn't do a great job because there's a gap right here, but it looks very good. And you know, for just kind of like, you know, it's just ready to go. That's why I like this. So the top shelf, I mean, all these things, they slide out. They're real cedar. And we have a GOVEE hygrometer. This is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so I get alerts on my phone. It also has a nice big display. So if you're not really familiar with this, I should have a link below for this as well. I've tried a few different hygrometers and things like that, and this is just one of my favorites because it has AAA batteries as well as it's Wi-Fi, so I can go anywhere in the world. So that's pretty nice, and I'm gonna put that right back here. So we have 2 drawers. As you can see, it's a mess right now. I've literally just kind of thrown stuff in there, and this is not a good example of how it should look. Here's all of my cigars that are without cellophane, and then here's just a box of Nica Rusticas. These are like my favorite cheap stick. So you can see I'm not necessarily like, I don't have everything perfectly set up, but I kind of know it works. On the bottom here, I don't know if you can see this. This is full of Cigar Oasis beads, or no, I think they're just called silicone beads, and distilled water. So I just put that on the bottom, and that gives off humidity. And then down here is my unit that was sent to me. This is the Cigar Oasis Plus. This is also Wi-Fi controlled, but I don't use the Wi-Fi because it's kind of glitchy. And all I do is I just let that sit there in the bottom, and it shoots humidity straight up. So if you guys don't really know, basically you can do 3 things. You can do beads, Cigar Oasis, or Boveda packs. I do all 3. So this is a Boveda pack if you don't know. Here, let me grab one here. This is a Boveda pack, and so I use these as limiters. So these actually limit the humidity, so that way if I get too much, they'll soak it up. So this puts out a lot. And also I have a drawer. Let me show you down here. This collects any condensation. If I were to have any condensation, this would collect it down the back and it would drip into it. It's a pie crust pan, a pie pan. And all it is just more beads. So literally there's a little ramp on the very back, and if I get any condensation, which I haven't, but if I do, it'll drip right into there and go back into the ecosystem. So that's kind of my setup. And so up here is another Wi-Fi device or a Bluetooth device. This is called the Sensor Push. It's a lot smaller. So you could put this in a drawer and it would be a little bit more accurate to the cigars in that drawer versus outside here. But yeah, that's kind of the overall setup. And these lights, they're super easy because you just stick them to the side. I think I like the old ones I used better than these ones. The old ones I used in my other video, they were it was called a Yee light. So there should be a link below for that as well. And these are from the same company as GOVEE. So they're all in the same app and things like that. So it's kind of nice having it all in one app. But I don't like the lights as much because they have gaps. But overall, I'm getting a lot of kind of, I guess diversification. I'm getting this blowing right there. I'm getting the big pie pan here. I'm getting this over here. So this is really producing the most amount of hydration, I guess. So yeah, and then again, these are kind of like this drawer for me. Like, here's the best part is you can have a drawer for everything. You could have a top shelf. This is only for special occasions, and this is only for this is for friends, this is for, so the best part about Wineadors is you can see it all displayed, and at the same time you can you can just organize it better. So I mean, I love the idea of having glass and being able to display it. And so to me, that's really cool just right out the bat. But then having a shelf, having some sort of organizing instead of having all the cigars in one pile, I think that's pretty cool. Let's see here. I'm going to go back to questions. Questions. Okay. Simon says, I have had the same setup in the shelf company. You also recommend that I add a sensor push with a gateway. So the sensor push also can go Wi-Fi if you use a gateway. But, he says, my Cigar Oasis is now my problem. It's running too high even after I calibrated it. So that's exactly why I use my Cigar Oasis in conjunction with the Boveda packs. It soaks up the extra humidity and prevents large water droplets from sitting on the cigars. So that's just kind of like a quick, like my 2 cents. If you're going to use a Cigar Oasis, I think you should probably use Boveda as well. So Although it keeps it nice and regulated, you, I guess, yeah, it's a higher risk because they are hard to calibrate. Let's see here. Hey, Dan says, I have a few hygrometers, but they are more toward the front like yours. Find a big difference in humidity from the front and exactly. So the humidity is measured exactly where the device is. So if it's inside the drawers, like I can put the sensor push inside a drawer, it's much more accurate. And a lot of people I know actually have problems with their hygrometer. With their unit. They say that these units are pretty far off. Let me show you what I got here. So I put it at 69. And I'm currently reading somewhere between like 70, 71, 72. So it's, for me, I don't mind having a few degrees off. Now, some people have, 5, 6 degrees off. I've never had that issue. This has been a killer unit. And, I've been using these products for a while. This one was sent to me, full disclosure, this one was sent to me, but I bought another one, which is over there, and it doesn't have the heating element in it. So, full disclosure, like I was using these things before they sent one to me. But for me, if I set it to 69, 70, I'm going to get 73, 72. So that's, to me, that's still within the range. So let's come back over here. I think I see a lot of questions. Okay. You guys are flooding in right now. Okay. I think I left off. Oh, Crazy Weasel says, yo, what about doing more cigar lounge tours? I haven't really done that because I'm doing more sleeping stuff, but I love doing that stuff. So I'm glad that you kind of know me for that. I might do a cigars daily video soon, like just because Tim's right up there and he's a good friend. But I'm gonna do more. Let's see here. The slide out. Dan says the slide out drawers. The slide out drawers, not the enclosed ones. Oh, yeah, they all slide out. Some of them are just, slats and some of them are drawers. I'd prefer, honestly, like my other one has custom drawers. I would actually prefer if they were all, if they all had walls, just so that your cigars wouldn't fall. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck to buying, just boxes, really. Okay, let me see. There's a few other questions I missed here. How accurate has your temperature been? I was just trying to. So Eric has this question, and I was just trying to explain personally what I normally get is if I set it to 69, I get about 72, 73, and for me that's totally fine. Simon says his is running high at 71 to 73%, but he set his to 69% humidity. So again, I think that's relatively reasonable, like plus or minus 3. I'm okay with that. Some people might not be okay with that. In that case, throw more Boveda packs in there and you should be fine. Let's see here. Tea and tobacco. Eric says Heartfelt beads work as well. So those are the recommended beads for most people in the cigar world. These are just off of Amazon. They're just silicone beads. And they work, but maybe they're not as recommended. So keep that in mind. Definitely, Simon, definitely try that out. If I'm going to give you guys one tip today, that is simply get Boveda packs, get 2 or 3 per drawer. Even if they're dried out, they still will limit the humidity. So if I'm blasting it down below, it's no big deal. Some people might say that's dumb, but I've never had an issue, so take it for what it is. Okay, Brandon says, "Oh, I like Brandon's picture. Look at that. It looks like he's light." Brandon's lighting a cigar with a torch, like a welding torch or something. What's the benefit of using a NewAir over a desktop? So again, the NewAir, these have cooling units inside of them, so you're gonna have. In Arizona, like right now, my inside temperature is 78 degrees, and we're in a dry climate, so 78 degrees feels pretty good. but you don't want your cigars at 78, especially with humidity inside there. It's going to shoot up to like 80 something. So with the Wineador, you're going to have the ability to keep it down. You know, I normally it would be like around 80 degrees in there, but right now it's around 70. So just 10-degree difference can prevent mold. And if you have cigars that you want to store long term, you know, that's the best way to do it, is with the Wineador. I've tried everything, and it seems that, you know, that's the way to go. Let's see here. Simon, hey, what are your favorite cigars as of late? Honestly, I haven't been smoking that much. I've been really busy with other things. But the top here, actually, I don't know if you can see this. The top here, these are all the cigars that Gran Habano sent me. And Gran Habano, they have some good stuff. And I've really been a fan of their number 5 Corojo. And I've been smoking these for the past few weeks. I got 4 or 5 of these. And I think their Corojo cigars are the best. And, you know, they're not maybe my favorite, but, you know, that's what I've been smoking a lot. And they sent a lot. So check out Gran Habano. And, for instance, I still got to try, they have a Connecticut, which was a little bland for me. But, you know, they have a lot of good stuff. They even have this La Conquista, which I'm really excited to try. It looks really good. So definitely, I've been having a lot of Gran Habanos. And then I've been having a lot of this stuff down here, because it's all super old cigars. Like I bought these Padrones for my wedding like 4 years ago, so the band is all loose now. So these are pretty good, tasty Padrones. I've been having those a lot. Okay. Okay. We have more questions. Eric says, I'm guessing you mean silica, not silicone. Yes, silica, not silicone. Silicone goes in places, and silica is it's the packs that you get like in packaging. So yeah, you're right. Let's see here. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, here we go. Brandon says, would it be silly to use a Wineador if I never have over 50 to 75 sticks? No, so for that situation, I would recommend the CC-100. I think I have a link below for that as well. It's smaller, and it can hold about half as many cigars, and it's quite a bit cheaper, and they're on Amazon as well. So check the links below for that. I would highly recommend it. So I don't think it's, if you have 75 sticks, let's say all of your cigars are really nice. Let's say you have $10 cigars, and 10 times 75, I mean, it adds up quickly, you know what I mean? So why would you want to risk mold or just long-term age when you can get a Wineador? So check out the CC-300H. That's just my 2 cents. And Brandon, where do you live, by the way? Because I live in Arizona, and it's pretty much necessary here because it's so hot. So, but maybe if you are in a cooler climate, it might not be as necessary. I don't know, maybe. Okay, Mark says, have you been to Bradley's shop yet? I have not. Bradley, I have Bradley's number, and he invited me over, so I should just show up. I don't know, but I should text him. Let me text him. Okay, what do I say to him? When can I come? Let's see here, Bradley. Okay, what do we say to Brad? Hey, it's James. Let me know when I can visit you. Emoji. Oh, how is Zeal Team 6? Okay, what else should I say to him? How is Zeal Team 6? Okay, I'm going to send that to Brad. Anyway, hopefully, I don't know. The problem is he's way out there, I think, in Mesa. I'm in Goodyear, which it's about an hour drive, so I don't know. But if I lived in a different state, I'd probably, do a road trip to see him. Okay, let's see here. I want to get a box of Cohiba Robustos, but my bank account says no, no. Yeah, don't get it. You know, so for me, I don't really buy cigars much, and when I do, it's because, you know, it's been like a year. And so I think if it's stressful on your bank account, then it won't be fun to actually smoke them. So this whole thing should just be fun and no worries. So, but put that on your list to save up for. That's what I would do. Let's see here. Where the Nugs? He says, what do you think about cigarillos? Cigarillos are great, and here's what I've been doing. Instead of buying cigarillos, because they're relatively expensive, I used to roll my own, but here's what I've been doing recently here. No, whoa. Yeah, there we go. Here, let me show you. All right, you're gonna judge me. Whoa. You guys are completely going to judge me. If you saw my last, or I think this was a few videos ago, I was cutting my Nica Rusticas in half. And so they actually make killer cigarillos. Each side lasts about a half hour. And so this is kind of what I've been doing, and I love it. Man, these are killer cigarillos. I guarantee, I think they should put out, you know, something like this. I think they should manufacture Nica Rusticas, because Nica Rusticas are probably my favorite sort of budget stick. And so that way, you know, so if I want just a morning cigar, this is kind of what I've been having. So here's my box down there. I cut like 10 of them, and they're great. So that's what I think about cigarillos. Let's see here. Oh no! Oh, here it is. Okay, and another tip, do you see that black? There's black tape over that strip, so black electrical tape actually allows it to hide much better. So just a tip, if you do get a Cigar Oasis, you can just cover it with black tape, and you won't be able to see it. I mean, it kind of disappears unless you have a light directly on it. So just a tip. Tip. Okay, we've got more questions. I think I'm missing more people. Hey, Simon, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Let's see here. We have someone else. Brandon is in Wisconsin. It gets -30 in the winter, 90 in the summer. Yeah, I'm from Michigan, and I feel your pain, man. It sucks. It can really, this could help with that a lot, but because it has a heater. So I would definitely recommend one of these, the one with the heater built in, just because it can get to -30. So let's see here. You know, this kind of sounds weird, but what I actually used to do, now, I'm in Michigan, so when I was really poor and in college, I had my little desktop humidor. Sometimes I would put it over the heating vent on the floor and let it heat up that way if it was too cold. And it actually worked. That was my ghetto solution, for quite a while. Let's see here. Do a vid with Brad. Well, I just texted him, so he hasn't texted back. But if Brad texts back, maybe I'll do a video. Let's see here. Hadley says, love the NewAir CC line. I'm saving up for the Remington from First Class Humidors. It's a 2,000 stick humidor with heating and cooling. Now that sounds incredible. We need to look that up. First Class Humidor, huh? What the heck? Okay, let's see. What the heck is a First Class Humidor? First Class Humidor? Let's see here. Okay, these things are big. Okay, I've never heard of this. Kind of looks like cheaphumidors.com. But you're saying you're getting a cabinet? Like, what kind of cabinet? Whoa, these are, see, these are like next level. If you don't have the money, I would definitely look into, let me get rid of that comment. If you don't have the money, I would definitely look into, you know, one of these little guys. But man, these are killer. 4,000 cigars, it says. Can you believe that? I don't even know what you do with 4,000 cigars. Yeah, these are pretty. That's definitely next level. I'm kind of glad you showed me that to me. Yeah, they've got cabinet commercial. What's a commercial one look like? What's a commercial? Whoa, Mark sent $20. Oh my gosh, what? We got to go back. We got to go back. No, not that. No. Go back to the, yeah, this one. Mark, oh my gosh, every time I've done a live video, Mark gives $20. And oh, I wish I could share it down below, but it's a super chat, so it won't. Let me show you over here. Okay, so we're in my video right now. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Mark is super generous. I don't know if you guys know this. Where is it? Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Mark gave $20. I'm super thankful for that, Mark. Thank you so much. Because it took me like 2 hours just to set this whole thing up. So that makes me feel good there. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to. Sometimes this works, sometimes it does. I don't know why it does that. That's why I'm saving up to age them. So yeah, if you have the money, you can buy 2,000 cigars, age them for the rest of your life. You could put, you know, and then you could, you know, you don't have to buy them the rest of your life, really. It keeps saying Mark sent $20. Mark sent $20. I can't, but for whatever reason, when I look on my screen, maybe it's just a glitch with the software I'm using. I'm not sure. But I appreciate that very much, Mark. Yeah, like my screen keeps going blip, 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 but I can't share that comment for whatever reason. But anyway, if you guys have any more questions about, you know, just, I guess, Wineadors or, you know, how they could benefit you, you know, let me know below. Actually, I kind of want to check out the hashtag here again. Let's see. Check this out here. I don't know if you guys do this, but I go on Instagram a lot. And so let's see. Oh, this is actually me right there. And that's me too. Oh, that's me too. Oh, that's me as well. Okay, we got to go down. This is pretty cool. Is that a Wineador? It looks like a Wineador. This is kind of nice. It can't. This doesn't hold as much, but I mean, this looks. I mean, it looks pretty cool, I think. Okay. Oh, someone got a GOVEE just like me. The Herfcast, dude, that's killer. Maybe I influenced him. I treat my stickers the same way. Yep. So see, there's a lot of cool guys who do custom things. Oh, I'm gonna like that one. See, they did the LED strip as well. A lot of people will message me on Instagram and they'll say, hey, I found the LEDs because of you. So it's just an easy way to look at this. This looks great. That could be the Yee light. I think that's a Yee light. I don't know. This is one of the cigars I got in Florida with my dad. Whoa, check out that red one from Bobo Gardener. That's pretty crazy, right? I kind of like that one. Tea and Tobacco says, probably a glitch since it was showing a comment of mine from quite a while ago. Yeah, I think there's a few glitches, actually. I mean, I can move this around, and I can kind of resize it a little bit, but I think this software has a few glitches. I can make it smaller. There we go. Interesting, though. But you're supposed to be able to use the hotkeys to just go from scene to scene like this. But sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why. And then my countdown, sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't transition. So I need to get better at that. Oh, and NewAir sells extra drawers if you all their customer service. Oh, if you call their customer service. Yeah, so they actually have great customer service. I can't really say enough about it. Oh, I think I lost you. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to push my button. I forgot. It times out after a half hour. So, you know, if you're interested in getting a Wineador, check out the links below. I have everything down there. And hopefully Brad will text me back here. And I think that's it. If you guys, you know, if you have any more questions, I'm going to give you just a second more. And then I think that's it. Let me see here. Oh yeah, if you call them, yeah. Yep. By the way, thank you so much, Mark. This is killer. I honestly Mark is like the most generous guy. Yeah, see, $20. Look at that. That makes me so happy. Yeah, if you could see my screen, it goes like this. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's really annoying. But that is it for this presentation. Check out everything below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And peace.